can no longer follow with her knee. If I need to, I can move my hip out from underneath her a little more. My goal is to lift my foot up and point my knee to my elbow. Now I'm going to simply bring my knee in, underneath, and over my own elbow. Once my knee gets in front of her hip here, I can negate all of her forward pressure. I can step on the mat, extend my hip, and now I can trap her in my closed guard. That chest on chest, cross face and underhook, which was serving her well in my half guard, is no longer going to really be that effective for her inside my closed guard. And that's why she's set up. So one more time. And of course, we talked about that when we're on top. We have to start recognizing the difference. Half guard, chest on chest, cross face and underhook. Go to position every time you get it. But in closed guard, we're going to think about that upright posture. So I'm here, start bringing my elbow to the inside, start escaping my hip out until I can start bringing my knee in. Put her in the closed guard. Then I can attack a submission, get to my feet, or sweep her and get on top. Probably better for the opponent on top is to not create base with the leg, but create base by posting the arm. You need to make sure that we block her arm here, this way, so she can't recreate that crossface. Now we want to get our underhook. If her head is up, we might be able to just reach here and come through, but you may need to really use a strong bridge. So bump, my hip moves her, I reach, and I lead with my elbow, and I get my underhook. There's a fair chance that she's going to go ahead and wrap her arm around my underhook, the whizzer. So that's good for her. So, but now we are in a good half guard position. We're blocking the crossface, and we have the underhook. We're off of our back, and we're on our side here. So this is good. This arm is simply going to swing down and block like you're slapping her shoelaces here like this. My other arm, this is reaching not straight across. Straight across, I have very little power here. Over to the corner. I bridge, looking, and then I jump my hip over, and I get a complete reversal of the position. Really simple. When she brings this knee in, she knows that I'm really vulnerable here for sure, right? So what she does is she, takes her bottom knee and kind of digs it in towards my butt, and she takes her chin and puts it over her hands here like this. When you lower your head and think of connecting it to the mat, it's going to make her incredibly heavy to this corner and very hard to bridge in that direction. Not to mention that she's going to roll her shoulder and use my own jaw or throat as a lever there. He's noticed that she almost started choking me when she really put that pressure. So we're not going to be able to go in this direction. You guys know this move, but it's always worth reviewing this. The knee lever, we're going to flip her to this side. This arm, I can just hug in tight so that she can't easily post with that underhook on, because that will stop it. If you want, you can grab the belt. This hand, you can just put here in the armpit. For this move to work, we need her knee on the mat. So my inside leg is going to step on the mat right by her knee, and then I step on my own foot. So I'm not crossing my ankles. I just go from my triangle to stepping on the mat beside her knee. I step on my own instep, and I pinch my knees. Notice the sole of my foot is on the mat. My other foot is flat down. If I relax my knees, she might be able to drive over into the mat here. So when I switch from this classical half guard lock, need to make sure I pinch my knees. From here, I step on the mat and I lift my hips up. She's driving her head down. I lift my hips up and I swing my hips to the side hard. Here. Now I'm going to push, kick my leg back so I'm going to drive forward. And now I'm flattening her out, completely switching the position. Half guard, so it ties directly into everything we're doing. When our opponent is able to get that deep crossface, underhook, and he drives my shoulder flat here and has good head position. As long as we are able to get our elbow framed to the inside of the knee, we can start escaping our hips out from underneath our opponent, bringing that knee through, and then from here, as I drive back with my knee, the moment he starts to release this crossface, I just need to bring my elbow to the inside of his elbow. And now I do one more hip escape, so that from here, I can come right back into my clamp guard position. Anyone need to see that again?
One more time.
So I'm in my half guard. Right now, Tim has very effective upper body control. So I frame my elbow to the inside. I begin with my first elbow escape here. As I drive back with my knee, it's going to force this hand to release that crossface. If he doesn't, we know we can start going into our butterfly sweep. And now all I need to do is bring my knee to the inside of my elbow here, bring my knee up, and then position myself into the clamp guard.